I'm back. Rhodes Rants for the Matrixx and Rhodes show. We're going to talk about Joe Biden and Netflix. Now, what's so funny about this is it's really karma. It's karma. Why? Because corporations like Netflix got on the Biden train and drove this administration into office, supposedly, much like the mainstream media did. Well, guess what? Biden's inflation, Biden's economy, and his nightmare policies are now coming back to haunt Netflix. Now, Netflix has had a big layoff. Netflix's value has plummeted, much in the same way as Disney. A lot of it's got to do with leftist woke ideology. Netflix is trying to get themselves back to the middle of the road from a content perspective. Why? Because they're losing money. They let go of a bunch of woke content creators. They've got a lot of employees that are woke, that are furious, that a lot of them have already been shown the door. So they're trying to, at least in some part, course correct. But it may not matter. They've got this new business model coming, and it's desperation, where they're actually going to show advertisements. You can, in other words, take a lesser version of Netflix for a cheaper amount, a cheaper subscription, and you will get advertisements shown to you. Well, unfortunately for them, Biden's recession is causing significant reduction in value of what advertisers are willing to pay for advertisement. By the way, that's affecting us right here on YouTube. Right here on YouTube, CPMs are down about $2.50 per 1,000 views. Why? Biden's recession, Biden's economy, Biden's inflation has got advertisers not wanting to spend as much money as they were, well, every year before now, essentially. Netflix hopes commercials, this is Breitbart, will save its hide, but Biden's recession is seeing significant slowdown in advertising. Netflix is betting that a cheaper version of its streaming service with commercials will help save its hide as a company continues to deal with unprecedented exodus of subscribers. The problem is they went so woke that people just threw their hands up and left. And it's rolled downhill. It's affecting everything. But the Biden reception is throwing another hurdle in the company's way, a significant shutdown in ad spending, slowdown in ad spending that is already hurting other streamers. Ad spending is cooling across the board as companies curtail marketing in the face of record inflation and overall consumer pessimism. With families forced to pinch pennies thanks to soaring and food gas prices, corporations are rethinking expensive ad buys on TV and online. The timing couldn't be worse or more just for Netflix, whose executives enthusiastically campaigned for and poured millions of dollars into Joe Biden's 2020 presidential campaign. The streamer is planning to launch its new ad-supported tier in less than a year in early 2023. No word yet on pricing, but it is expected to be a cheaper than Netflix least expensive version, which goes for $9.99 in the U.S. The advertising downturn is impacting the streaming industry, with Roku reporting a significant slowdown in TV advertising spend during the second quarter. Roku, which is a free ad-supported channel to its customers, blamed its weak financial results on the 1-2 punch of lower consumer spending and subsequent advertising retrenchment. We expect these challenges to continue in the near term as economic concerns pressure markets worldwide, Roku said in a note to its investors. Advertising woes have also hit other Silicon Valley giants, including YouTube, which saw ad revenue rise 4.8% in the second quarter from a year earlier, the slowest since the parent Alphabet began reporting that data. Wow. Facebook's parent company Meta fared even worse for the period, reporting its first quarterly revenue decline. The company is largely dependent on advertising for revenue. Netflix has resisted introducing commercials, but the last 2 quarters have sent the streamer to lose more than 1 million subscribers, something that was unthinkable less than a year ago. The company's stock is down more than 60% so far this year, prompting executives to lay off hundreds of employees and rein in the streamer's famously prolific spending habits. And part of it is, I don't understand why they're putting so much money into movies on Netflix. I never watch a Netflix movie, like as in original content. You know, I go over there to find something that I've seen before, one of my favorite movies or something like that. Yeah, original programming, some of it's good. Stranger Things. Some of it looks terrible. They went so far left on content that it's caused a major issue for them. And again, they helped drive this train. Thing about it, look, they've got a long way to go. Unfortunately, we haven't been in this presidency that long, even though it seems like forever. I mean, it's killing everybody. This guy's policies, he's a total train wreck as a president. We normally cover politics on Black and White Network, but this was more entertainment related. And again, it's poetic justice. All of these companies got behind him because they wanted the orange man out of office so badly. And as they're seeing, this is their fault. Their political ideologies in their content and who they wanted to see in office is crippling and hurting these companies badly. Good. They deserve it. Hopefully they'll think about somebody that's more business-minded going forward when it comes to elections. But they won't, because all these people are driven by Hollywood. Ugh. The cringiest, most leftist people on the planet. I mean, look, Netflix can talk about a course correction, and yeah, a lot of their content might start going back in the other direction. That's great. But how do you ever get these people back? I mean, really and truly, that left. Their pocketbooks have got to get fatter before that's going to trickle back down to a company like Netflix and for their revenue to start going back up. Everyday people are the people that consume Netflix, and until their situation gets better, Netflix situation's not getting better, and until Joe Biden's out of office, their situation, our situation, everybody's situation is not getting better. Tell me what you think, Matrixx and Rhodes Show fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.